Okay, we're rolling, Martin.
Ready.
So I'm back in the Clubsport with Martin, one of my patrons that's bought the channel and been on, bought the car and been on the channel. The EML lights on.
Yeah. Don't worry about that.
No,
don't worry about it. No. When the first time I started it in, when the battery had gone flat, it comes up with like a random misfire error, so it just needs clearing out.
Oh, okay.
To be honest, it's nothing.
Yeah, so Martin's had the car painted, put the Clubsport lower grills back on it, and sorted the clutch out because the clutch was on its way, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, and got the flywheel done at the same time as well.
Yeah, and he's still running the Sumo Humos on the front. 327 track days later, they're still going.
I can't kill them.
But they're going to outlive me and you, I think. It's a great day here, guys. The sun is shining. It's a crisp. It's not freezing cold. It's starting to feel like spring is coming, and it's not too busy, which means you can really. It's not crowded on the track, so you can really do what you like. You know, there's enough cars to have a play around with, isn't there? But you can just give yourself a gap if you want to hot lap or whatever. It's just a really perfect day. So you've owned this now for how long?
I picked it up from you in the middle of December 2020, because we were just between COVID lockdowns, if I remember right. So I picked it up just before Christmas, before we went back into a lockdown, and then I'd already had it booked in for the clutch. So literally, as soon as I got the car back, like the next day, it went to have its clutch done.
Yeah, it was on its way to slipping, wasn't it?
Yeah. By the time that I got back, I think the drive back nearly killed it, because it was just a long slog on the motorway. I think it was so much worse by the time that I got back than when I picked it up. I think it was just like driving it on 5th gear the whole way back, just riding the clutch just killed it, I think. But
yeah, it was on borrowed time, wasn't it? I remember, because I think it was here I started to feel the clutch slipping, and it just got worse and worse. It needed a new clutch flywheel, didn't it? But now it's driving great.
That's perfect. Yeah. I mean, so
that engine feels really healthy still.
Yeah.
I mean, the engine is absolutely bulletproof on this car.
Touch wood, jinx it.
Bang. And the chassis is really good on these E46s as well. We were talking about it earlier on. You can have all of the fun you want, like you throttle out the corners and it starts sliding, and it's just a really nice car.
Yeah, it's pretty much perfect for what I want, because I do a reasonable amount of track days and then just driving it on the road, and it's a good compromise between the both. It's not too hard to drive it on the road when you do stuff on a track a little bit, but
yeah, it's a good balance,
you can still have fun on the track.
Yeah, we were talking about that. You can sort of end up trying to make your car better for track and ruining it for the road. So it's finding that balance between what you want out of the car. And if you're driving them on the roads and the track, then you probably you don't want to lean too far into the track territory, especially with the suspension, like where it's too stiff. But there is a lot of roll, so maybe that Bilstein kit would be good. But
yeah, and
I don't know.
Bars, but yeah. Stiffen it up a bit.
But the main thing is, you can take this out, you can drive it, you can just keep going, which is really cool.
Just trying to do a couple of little warm-up laps, really.
Yeah.
I can't drive and talk as well at the same time.
Yeah, it's deadly, mate. It's deadly. The amount of times I've just been waffling away and then realised I forgot to brake.
Oh yeah, I should have brake about 10 metres.
By the time you realise it's too late, you think, I'm going off here. At least Bedford, the great thing about Bedford is you go off, you're just going to go cross country.
Yeah.
And then you'll be alright. There's nothing really to smash into.
But no, other than normal maintenance bits on it, once I got the paint done and clutch done, I haven't really spent any money on it at all. So it's just been brakes.
Yeah.
Brakes really, and obviously just normal service bits. But other than that, it's been absolutely bulletproof, really.
Well, must have had a good owner before you.
No, to be fair, you did sort out all of the little niggly engine jobs that needed done, and
I remember. So I did oil change on it, filter change. I did a coolant change. I think I changed the coolant sensor, and then I had the radiator done. I think, did I have new control arms at the front? I
can't remember.
Not sure, but I had the misfire, which was just a gasket on the oil dipper housing. You know, where the oil dipstick thing goes. I had a couple of brake ABS sensors that are over there go.
Yeah.
Random sensors. I think I put a new mat in it.
You saw that with the interior as well, obviously, like the new gear stick knob.
Oh yeah,
you've redone all the seats. It's cleaned up all the steering wheel.
We painted the seats, didn't we? With Ram,
Yeah.
Yeah, the steering wheel.
I think you just cleaned it up, didn't you? I think.
Yeah.
And you got the new airbag. That was it. Because it had a recall on the airbag, didn't it?
Yeah.
That you got done.
I think I put new tail lights in it as well. Oh, new lenses for the front headlights.
Yeah. But yeah, then you gave me the new bonnet, didn't you?
Oh, yes, yeah.
You gave me the OEM bonnet.
Yeah.
So when it got resprayed, I put a new OEM front wing on it, and just obviously got all the rust sorted out as well.
So the bonnet, after I smashed the bonnet up because it flew up, I put another bonnet on it from a Silver E36, and that bonnet got stuck down. So I had to smash out the grills and the housing to get that up, and then I put a new bonnet on it just before I sold it, proper BMW one, and it got stuck down for you as well, didn't it?
Oh, it was. Well, I wasn't there for the first time, but it was like the worst thing. So one catch was releasing, because it's got two catches in it, one either side. One was releasing, but one was stuck down, so I couldn't open the bonnet, but also it wasn't fully shut either, so I didn't want to drive it, and it was an absolute nightmare. It nearly broke me, that job. Trying to I had to take the new front grills out to get to the catch, which obviously I just bought new ones, and yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare. But then I ended up getting both new catches and a new cable as well. So.
And then it's been okay?
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
No problems at all?
No, nothing at all. It's been, touch wood, it's been absolutely perfect. And so I've done a fair few track days in it now.
Yeah. You can take the DSC off, can't you? Oh, you got it off?
Yeah, I got it off, yeah. I've got it half off, because you hold it down for like 10 seconds and it goes fully off, doesn't it?
Right.
But it's like half off. Right, try and push on a bit more now.
Chassis.
It is.
There's a bit of judder on the brakes, isn't there?
It's coming
picking
back
up
again, yeah.
deposits. So once those front discs are done, just get normal ones.
I will do, yeah. I won't get the groove control ones again.
Everyone even I got it, I think. Yeah, they're like cheese graters.
Hang on, good lugs.
Hanging on, aren't they?
They do hang on.
This is a nice little track battle. Martin had one of these cars in front, didn't you?
I did.
But he didn't have a good experience, not because the car was bad, because he filled it up with petrol, the correct petrol.
Yeah.
But then it turns out the petrol station had put the wrong petrol in the pump.
Yeah, they put diesel in the pump, so I filled my car up from the petrol pump with a tank full of diesel when the car was about 2 months old and had about 2,000 miles on the clock.
I'm laughing in sympathy because I'd be absolutely furious.
Yeah, it ruined the car.
How the hell can they do that? Like, put the wrong petrol in the pump.
I know. I hope somebody got fired over it.
It feels like the engine's just barely breaking sweat. It's such a smooth engine.
It is. It's one of the smoothest engines I've ever had. So it's not particularly torquey. It's not particularly at the higher end. It's just so smooth.
Yeah, it's when you get above 5,000 RPM, you get power.
Yeah, it's so nice. You can have it, but
It's the fronts that are struggling.
yeah, it's definitely limited on them good looks on the front.
What have you got at the back?
Oh, I think they're even worse. They're called a comforter. I was literally said I want the cheapest tyres that you got.
Never say that.
Times are hard.
Say best value performance tyres. He went into the old broom cupboard when you said that and dug these out. Oh, they seem alright.
No, they're not too bad. I mean, they're no worse than the fronts anyway. You know what I mean? Like, so it could be so much faster than Benz, but
it's not pulling away.
No, it's fairly evenly matched.
They're quite quick.
Yeah, fairly evenly matched. We got the legs on.
Yeah, I think that's what I felt like with the neck. What are they? About 200.
They're 198, I think.
Are they 198?
Yeah, 198.
So you think with about an extra sort of 30 horsepower?
Yeah, a bit more weight.
You'd kind of be. You'd have enough, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But it's about the handling.
Yeah, that's where you have the fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
We make up quite a lot of time on people in this chicane. Out of there, you can normally.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, well, it's a big run on him now, but
Yeah.
to let off. You just want a little bit more to let me go anyway. Yeah. Bit of open track now. Conditions are literally now like perfect.
They are, aren't
Like,
they?
it literally couldn't be any better. Let's see if I can pull a gap on it now. We hit 150 on the straight there with Joe.
I thought you were saying you just hit 150. I'm like,
No.
Jesus.
No, only 120 for me.
120.
Yeah, so I get just over 120 on the gauge.
Do all the hairpins in second.
Yeah, do this in second and then I normally change to third. You could get away with the second on this corner, but I normally get it in third and then just keep it a bit more balanced around this bend on third.
Lovely. It lets kind of, when it starts squealing, you know you're getting close to the
Yeah.
limit, don't you?
So that's what I mean, I'm flat in that bend, don't you, with this car. Hold on.
It's such a good chassis.
It is. I think because the suspension's quite soft, it's just quite predictable. If that makes sense, like it gives you plenty of warning that it's going to snap. Like, you know, what I mean, this doesn't snap on you. It gives you plenty of warning about it. It's just great fun, really. Should go on second.
these fronts are taking a hammering.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. But even in the M3 earlier, that was limited on the fronts around this track.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah, when I went out.
I was clinging on too tightly to that. I mean, that car was just so quick. Brilliant.
This is where it's crazy to overcook it coming into this one.
Yeah.
That's where Matey Boy went off in the end.
Yeah, I've been off here.
Yeah, I went off there as well a few times. And I've run wide and gone off there as well.
Yeah. This corner, that corner there, it's easy to lose the back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really nice to see the car again. It's great. What I did with these.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, so these are new.
That was all the, so new gates and not, wasn't it?
That's new as well. Because it had a phone. Don't give you the phone thing.
No, I don't think you get. I remember seeing it.
It's a E36 maybe.
No, I think it did come with a phone. Did it have like the Motorola phone thing?
I think
for
so,
us?
yeah. Maybe I've been there. Because I probably shouldn't have done, but I just think that, you know, the phone was really old fashioned. But it's got a mini disc player as well.
It has got a mini disc player.
Have you bought any mini discs off eBay? Just to use it?
I was considering it because the CD player's actually packed up now, so it's saying not reading discs.
No!
Yeah, so I was actually thinking of buying some mini discs.
I replaced that because I had the same problem, but I bought the second hand one. So it's probably gone again.
Yeah, it's probably gone again. It just says not reading discs.
I'm going to try a cleaner or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the laser then. This would be a good track to come to. If anyone's watching, you're looking to do a track day. I think coming here in the early part of the year, and if you get lucky enough to get a day like this, you've got so much track to yourself, you can just do what you like, and you haven't got to worry about other people, have you?
No, and just so much runoff everywhere, and it's pretty idiot proof, really, isn't it?
Yeah, probably a good circuit to do for your first track down there.
The tuition's good here as well. I did the tuition.
Oh yeah.
Where they just show you the lines and braking points really, but for like 20, 30 quid, whatever it was, for half an hour, it's pretty.
That's
pretty good.
Yeah. How many laps is that?
I don't know. It's about 4 or 5, is it?
The car's not even breaking a sweat.
You lose track.
It's like, give me more.
Yeah.
It can take it. Or maybe the tyres can't.
Yeah, the tyres definitely
The
can't.
engine can take
Yeah.
this all day long. It's a nice part of the track.
Yeah, I love this one. It's just all flat out for me, isn't it?
Lovely.
Nice.
It's like an episode of Starsky and Hutch. I love it when it howls.
He always has his tyres. car struggles is where you got that lean. You know, you just want to spin the inside wheel all the time. You know?
Yeah. The rear tyres feel good actually.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I don't know how they're holding up. I haven't really been to them yet. Front's struggling.
Yeah. It's a really hard compound. Whatever is on that Sumo Humo, whatever they put in it, it's a hard tyre.
So asbestos. Just too tight to buy new ones.
Well, they're all right at the moment, aren't they? Although the outer edges is starting to tear up a bit.
Yeah. Do one more, shall we? And then we'll come in.
So what would your advice to be to anyone looking to buy 330ci Clubsport?
Just go for it, really, to be honest with you. Just, like, if you can, just find one with no rust on it. I think mechanically they're pretty strong. The engines are strong. I don't think they've got too many faults. It's just the rust, really.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the killer of these cars, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean they start to bubble in the arches, the front wings as well.
Yeah.
So if the wings are starting to rot, then you're really going to need to replace the wings.
Yeah.
The arches, I don't think are too bad to do. Round near the boot lid as well. They can rust there when the water collects. Just one's been serviced, don't you? One that's been looked after.
Yeah.
You don't have to buy low mileage with these so much, so.
No, I mean this one's done 155 now.
Is it really?
Yeah. But you said Reg's one had done 260s.
Yeah, more than 250. I think. I can't remember. And the engine was fine on that.
Yeah.
It was the rust that got that one thing.
So yeah, I wouldn't worry about mileage. You just say you can pick up a new engine. You can pick up a new engine for them for so cheap as well.
Prop shafts can be hard to get.
Yeah.
It'd be good if it's had the clutch done.
Yes.
That'd be if it's on the original clutch.
Yeah.
You might be on borrowed time there.
Yeah, definitely.
It's hard to find low mileage ones, isn't it?
Yeah, because they were a car that, you know what I mean, that traditionally did a lot of miles, didn't they? Like a company car that would just be belting up and down the motorway or something like that. So yeah, you very rarely see one with over 100,000 on it.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
They look lovely though. I love the colour. Like I'm driving behind it, and it just looks really nice. Like the rear end of the car, the design is so good.
It is, yeah. Let's cool it down. I'm not cooling it down now anyway.
Brilliant. So that is an update on the Clubsport. In fact, I'll keep the camera rolling and I'll go straight out of the car and then just walk around it so I can show it to people, because it looks different now, guys. When I gave it to Martin, black bonnet, no paint on it, paint peeling off the wings, paint peeling off the front bumper, dents in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of work to do.
Yeah, it was a lot of work, but the paintwork on it now looks lovely. It's had a good paint job, which is really important. And we said, like, it's the first one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's probably one of the first Clubsports ever made. It's a car to keep. And what else? Yeah, we were talking about this at lunch. What else can you go and buy? Really?
Yeah, for this kind of money. Yeah.
You might be able to get something with a little bit more poke, but it's not going to handle as well.
No. Yeah, your only options, the easy option is the MX-5, where obviously which is fairly similar to this performance-wise, but you've got to spend money on the handling as well. Or if you spend an extra 3-4 grand, you might be able to get a ropey Toyota G86,
Yeah.
which I'll be interested in. But again, you're not getting any
Those
more,
old
any more
Celica's
power.
rear-wheel drive.
What's that?
The Celicas with the round lights, you know, like the Castrol one. Remember the look of that?
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah.
They're quite nice. I don't know how much they cost. I think they've gone up in price. Like 350Zs. I can't think of anything else. But the reason, or what you won't find, I don't think, is a car that's got a good chassis like this, where the engine's is bulletproof, and it's also really good for just burning around in off of the track. It's great
yeah.
fun. I remember that. I used to reach for the keys and just take it for a blast. Just, you know, I was never worried about the car. You know, you just get in it, drive it hard because it can take it. So yeah, brilliant to whiz round Bedford again in this. Yeah, I've put a lot of blood and sweat into this car. I forget about that. So it's nice
you did do a lot of the hard work on this.
Did some of the hard work and some of the damage. It's 50-50.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to get out. Thank you for Martin.
No worries.
I'm going to get out and walk round the car. Oh. Oh. I'm going to end the video there, guys. Take care.